today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, actually, I was waiting with this video. I was waiting with this video for 3 weeks. Why? Let me show you something. And actually, guys, Happy New Year once again. I am here back in my hometown in Germany. Of course, not missing out on the opportunity talking with you about what's going on in my mind. Let me show you this. 3 weeks ago, I made this video with the title Crypto and Bitcoin Manipulation. And honestly, guys, let me quickly go over back into the charts. What I was talking about was this potential 3 peaks and domed house pattern. Well, what this one was of course, it was showing us the 3 peaks here with the 64,000 US dollar high among the month of April. It dumped down to 30,000 and then a domed house, right? And this is exactly what we were seeing. And what I was saying before, just 3 weeks ago, let me in fact go over to my Twitter post here, where I was saying Bitcoin concerning the similarities. I was showing you the current moment at almost 49,000 US dollars and this textbook pattern predicting a 30,000 US dollar low for Bitcoin. Actually, let me quickly switch around the camera. People just 3 weeks ago were literally laughing and spitting into my face while I was talking about that. Now, of course, the people are not laughing anymore. What I am telling you right now is no. I am not telling you that I predict a 30,000 US dollar dump towards the downside. But as this was a potential scenario I was talking about before, and as actually now 3 weeks later we are even lower at this point of time where people said, oh no, Chris, 100% December is going to be bullish. I told you always, no, it's not going to be 100%. Now we have to revisit the situation and see what's actually going to happen for Bitcoin here with the new insights we are having, as right now Bitcoin is actually 5% or so, not crazy, but lower than actually at the point of time I talked about it 3 weeks ago. So now let's revisit the situation and let's see what's going to happen here for Bitcoin. First of all, of course, I wanted to remind you, I am going to share some important updates in regards to VLaunch VPAD. As you know, we already gave out 70 million US dollars in free unlocked tokens for you, for the community. Make sure you're watching out here, you're watching this video, and also content about VLaunch VPAD, so you're not missing out on the next one. Of course, we got 50,000 people in, but there are still I have 550,000 subscribers, 500,000 people who missed out, and they are probably quite sad right now. So please watch until the very end. You're all my family, whether VPAD or not. Now let's talk about the Bitcoin price. And what you can see here is that still, it really much looks like a 3 peaks and domed house pattern, right? And we had these 3 peaks before, breaking down to 30,000. Then having this, I will show it to you, but just look at my white lines here. Of course, it looks a little bit like Picasso. But this one would predict consolidation here and then a breakdown eventually in phase 28 down to the previous low. In fact, let me show you here on my Twitter post. Now, I was telling you we are between 26 and 27. Yes, we went up and then went lower. And now, if this would be true, we would be between phase 27 and 28. And what you can see here, back then, I was just waiting for the price to reverse and to go lower. So this might be what's happening right now. Now let's see if this is actually what was happening. And I was talking about this on the 11th of December. You can see it here, 2021. Well, let's go back to the chart and see how we can determine what's going to happen or not. And sometimes I get criticized when people are telling me, well, Chris, you're just saying this, I'm here in a hotel, you're just saying this scenario and this scenario, so either way you're going to be right. That's exactly my point. As a trader, you want to be right either way. You want to do A when A happens and you want to react B when B happens. That's the point, guys, and that is why I am preparing you for both scenarios. And yes, whatever happens, if we break this line, this happens. If we break the other line, if we break resistance, the other scenario happens. I'm going to be right and I can profit from the situation. So right now you can see the bounce happen. We are breaking lower. What I am telling you, the most important crucial point of interest is going to be the previous low here, 45,500 it is. This is exactly what I am going to be looking out for Bitcoin to hold for a number of specific reasons. Let me zoom out here a little bit and let me show you the VPVR. The VPVR is showing us right now that Bitcoin is at the point of control Let me quickly readjust just a little bit here to the right-hand side. You can see the point of control is exactly where the price is right now, which is the area with the most volume traded. This is exactly where you expect Bitcoin to be on average, right? That's where we are. However, it means if we are breaking this to the downside, there's a whole lot of little volume traded. In fact, if I am here on the daily candles, zooming a little bit out, you can see that below this yellow line, there is a lot of thin air actually. And the danger would increase if we break the previous low, that we are going down for another retest of the 39,000, 40,000 US dollar levels for Bitcoin, which of course gets a little bit more drastic if I am going over to the weekly candles. Let me quickly adjust here over to the weekly candles for Bitcoin and actually showing you what the EMA ribbons are telling us, because so far, yes, I have good news for every Bitcoin bull. We are holding them. But the moment we are breaking the yellow line, likelihood increases that we are going down for another retest of the EMA ribbon. And on the weekly, dear ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the area on the weekly where we have to hold the support. The 40, let me tell you exactly what level it is just right now. Just a second. Just approximately the 44,000 US dollar level is the level we have to hold. Yes, we can wick below, but I do not want to see the Bitcoin price to close below, because as you know, the EMA ribbon is the last, the area of last resort for Bitcoin. The moment we are breaking the EMA ribbon and closing a weekly candle below, this is when we can look for our price targets. And yes, this would be the last confirmation, the last moment when I am actually going to say, hey, this might be the moment the three peaks and domed house pattern is actually playing out. Until this is not happening, yes, I already told you before, I am remaining in my bullish narrative, and I expect actually the Bitcoin price to go higher. The EMA ribbon, the 50-week on the EMA, the 50-period moving average on the weekly EMA, this is the one I'm looking out for. This is certainly the one which for me distinguishes bear markets from bull markets. We are holding it, so as a matter of fact, we would be considered to be in a bull market. Now, let me show you something. In fact, if I am going over to VPAD, before I'm talking about Bitcoin and my potential trades on Bitcoin actually, I wanted to talk about VPAD because just recently I had a few people, let me quickly here try to fix the camera. I had a few people actually reaching back to me and asking me, hey Chris, it was like, I don't know, just a week before the listing, do you think it's a good idea to drop so many tokens to the public, actually to the community for free and unlocked? Well, I knew that it's gonna be a good idea. Mo knew it's gonna be a good idea. And well, what you can see right now, the project is just doing nothing but going up or sideways, right? Sideways or up, that's usually it right now. And just 3 days we thought, well, we are taking a break. We are not making crazy announcements, right? Just to see how the public reacts on these things, and whenever someone has a weekend, well, let them sell, and we are continuing afterwards. And as you can see, the price just went sideways, right? And of course, now the time has come. We are going to start with our announcements again. As I already told you, let me quickly go over. We are listed on 7 exchanges already. And we are listed for like 2-3 weeks. 7 exchanges, dear ladies and gentlemen. That's like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. That's the spirit I'm talking about. And the next announcement is, of course, going to come very, very soon. Just make sure you're liking this video, you are commenting, you are subscribing to the channel, and you're joining the VLaunch community, because more free tokens are gonna go to the community, of course, as the time is passing in the future. We wanna make this community the biggest community in the world. And I can already tell you, it's almost the biggest crypto community in the world already. On Telegram, it is the biggest one since ages. Anyways, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think about the 3 peaks and domed house pattern. Actually, about this one theory for the Bitcoin price I was actually talking about earlier. Let me quickly go back. Right here in the beginning, mid of December. Let me know what you think about that. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? I can already tell you, as long as Bitcoin is not breaking the EMA ribbon to the downside, I'm bullish. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one of I'm on Crypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.